let's take a quick look at our copy instance attributes. We've talked about a bunch of these while making this tool here, and I just want to make sure you have all the information you need. So these are the things that influence how the objects get copied onto your piece of geometry, and this is taken straight from the Houdini help file. But I'm putting it here so that you have a nice reference page. So one thing to note is that everything here is case sensitive in terms of the uppercase, lowercase here. So we've got a couple different ways of dealing with rotations. We have an attribute called orient, an attribute called n for normal, up vector, v for velocity, and rotation. So the way it typically works is normals align the z-axis of your copy, and then up vector aligns the y-axis, and that's all dependent on you not already having an orient attribute there. So this would be your main thing. This is typically coming out of rigid body simulations, but for the thing that we're doing right now, we're just going to stick with normal and up. Rotation is done after the fact, so it's a rotation that's applied after all your other rotations are done, and we'll be using this, or we are using this, to just add some additional rotations onto our object. Velocity is used to align the z-axis, as you can see, of your object if there are no normals or orient attributes already created for you. In terms of scaling, we have p-scale, and then we have scale. So p-scale is a uniform scale, which is x, y, and z all at the same time, all with the same value. And then scale is a vector component, so 3 values, and that controls the scale of the x, y, and z axis separately. You can do translations and pivots as well, just by defining those as attributes. We're going to be using the point position as our pivot point and the center point of our object, so we won't be dealing with these at all. Shop material paths can be used to actually change the material that gets assigned to each instance or each copy. And material overrides can actually override certain material properties per instance, which you'll see at the end of the lesson. I've also included this page here from the help documentation, which tells you the order of operations, and I pretty much just went through this in that last slide, but again, it's here for your reference in case you need it.